welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Stephany, and for today's video I am planning in my Plum Paper vertical priorities, and I'm going to be using all of these beautiful stickers. All of the shops will be linked in the description box below, so you guys can check them out and possibly even save some money on your order. So for this plan with me, I am going to be using this beautiful doll from Silas Co. As you guys know, she did close down this specific shop, but she did open a faith-based shop, so be sure to check her out. And then I also have these beautiful florals from So Gracefully Broken. She did update our code for 2026, so instead of Stephany15, be sure to use code Stephany30 to save on your order, which is an amazing deal. I also have this quote sheet from According to Ali, and she did just have a new release, so be sure to check it out. And don't forget to use code Stephany10. And then I also have this Winter Love sticker book from Love Posh, and again, be sure to use code Stephany10 to save on your order. So let's go ahead and move these off to the side, because I did want to show you how this current week is coming along, and I really love this theme. I love the whole vibe. So in case you guys missed this plan with me, I'll go ahead and link it at the end of this one. But for now, let's go ahead and grab these pages. That way we can place this one up here. And so let's go ahead and start off with our highlighters. So I'm going to be using these two because we do have blues and pinks on the florals, and she also had the same colors here on her outfit. Just the pink is a little bit bright here, and so that's why I kind of went ahead and grabbed this grid washi. I just think that it'll match really well. I just don't know how I want to use it, so we'll see how this turns out. And then I also have my vertical washi that I have been obsessing about for the last few years, and I finally got a hold of it, so I'm super excited to dive into this one today. And so yeah, let's go ahead and start with this blue color over here on Monday. And so, oh my gosh, I was gonna do the days of the week, but we need to do YouTube. So there's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, then we have Friday, and then we have Saturday. And because they don't have headers and they're stacked, I am simply going to use the same colors. That way I know that all of the blue is going to signify YouTube, and then all of the pink is going to be for Instagram. So there's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then we're going to do Saturday and Sunday as well. And then I also have my Zit Clean color dots, so I can keep track of when I post on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And so now that we have that done, I think I want to start with this washi tape. So I have been kind of putting it back and forth, so I am going to kind of get this going right about there. And I feel like it's going to be the same width as the spine, and that is exactly where I want to place it. So I think maybe we're going to go up to that line. So let's actually cut this right here. And I was thinking of roughening up this edge, but I do want to lean the doll right up against it, so I don't think that you're going to be able to see it. And then as far as this side, I might just kind of do it over here though, because I don't think that I'm going to put the doll on this side, and I don't want to take off too much, just because it's already going to be mostly on the spine. So hopefully that should be good right about there. And I think that I'm going to start with this side. So maybe we could get it right on the spine, because like I said, I do want to put the doll, and she is already going to take up enough of this column right here. So I think that that should be good. Let's go ahead and lift this side up. That way we can get this page going over here. Hopefully that should be good right about there. Uh-oh, it ended up moving at the last second. Let's see. Okay, so maybe right there. Okay, so yeah, so far so good. I have been eyeing this washi tape for the longest, and I finally remembered to look into it. So definitely loving that. And then I think I am going to get these apart now. And it is washi, so it shouldn't be too hard. I just need to get this going. Okay, so far so good. This is super nerve-wracking, so I'm trying to take my time. Let's see. So yeah, we got that right there. This, for whatever reason, I think I got it way too like close to each other, and I think that's why. Okay, so there we go. And now that we have that, so I know that I want to add the doll ray, and I know that I want to add a floral as well. So do I want it to make it like a corner piece or just a piece down here at the bottom? I'm kind of leaning more towards a floral, not a floral, but a corner piece. So let's actually go ahead and grab this one. And I'm thinking about something like this. So this would be a corner, but now I'm kind of like leaning it over here. So it might just be a straight edge. And I'm not mad about that. So yeah, let's go ahead and move it up just a little bit. Kind of like that. And then let's go ahead and grab the doll. And I'm so glad I came across this doll. She is beautiful and she has the colors that we're working with. So I thought that she was perfect. Let's go ahead and grab my tweezers. And yeah, we're gonna do something like this. And I am going to end up cutting off her arm because once I get it punched and into the planner, there's a big space because of the disc, and I don't want just her like hand hanging out on this side. So yeah, I am just going to cut it off. So I think right there should be good. We're layering her with the washi, and then we still have plenty of room to work around her. Okay, it's on the other page. The other one, it shows how I work around the dolls or the stickers. So yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of this one. And then we'll go ahead and get rid of this piece down here at the bottom. Okay, there we go. And yeah, so that looks amazing. And let's see about over here at the top. I am thinking about maybe a straight edge floral, and then that way we could add one of the quotes. So I feel like this one is going to be a good one to kind of get that straight edge going, either like that or like that. Oh my gosh, which one do we like better? That way or that way? Because now that I'm looking at the other one, maybe this one could be a great one for a straight edge as well. Let's see, maybe something like this. Okay, I think I like this one just a little bit better, and I'm trying to center it. So actually, let's go ahead and grab my tweezers. That way I can see it a little bit better. So that side or this side? I feel like I like this side just a little bit better. Let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna lay it down because then I'm gonna end up changing my mind. And as far as the quote, we could either do walking in a winter wonderland or warm winter wishes. I'm kind of loving this one just because it is going to layer on top of the floral just a little bit. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do this one, unless I also want to do like these colors because they actually kind of match really well. It's the most wonderful time of the year, or 'tis the season to be jolly. There's no place like home for the holidays. Ooh, but these ones are more like Christmassy. Oh no. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with my original quote, and I would have been fine leaving this one behind just because it is gray, so it could technically go with any. But now that I'm seeing it, it's gonna get lost unless I go just a little bit more down and work in between the floral where we don't have any. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do it right here. Okay, so yeah, that wasn't too bad actually. So let's go ahead and trim off the top. That way we can see it a little bit better. Okay, so there we go. Perfect. I think that looks amazing. And I think that I'm going to grab maybe this piece right here. That way I can maybe place it right here, kind of in the middle of like the section. Okay, perfect. So that looks amazing. And then as far as this side, let's maybe get one of these ones, but I already have this one on hand, so how about we make this one work? And I'm thinking maybe just something like this. Oh my gosh, look at how pretty this vertical washi looks. I cannot believe that it took me this long to get a hold of it. I mean, I just kept like forgetting about it. And it's not until I want to plan that I remember, but it's not often that I would remember about this one until I like saw it too. So one day I was just ordering the white and black grid washi that I was out of, and the script horizontal one, and that is when I remembered about this one. So right away I went ahead and placed that order. Okay, so I think that looks amazing. And so let's see, I may want to put one of these clusters maybe just here in this box. Yeah, kind of like this. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and put it here. And I am looking, and I forgot to do my little highlighting over here for this week. Okay, and so now I feel like we can get into this sticker book because I did want to add like some deco pieces instead of just the florals. And so I really couldn't find anything that would match well with these florals. And so I knew that I needed something that was like white or just like outlined. And I remember that I had recently used these stickers right here. And I'm trying to remember where. I believe I used it in my journal, and these are the ones that I had left. And so I just wanted to sprinkle in some of these like winter stickers. So maybe we could, yeah, let's go ahead and place this one right here. And then maybe we could add this bow. I was wanting to maybe add these ones here, but of course I am already using those florals. So I'm like, no, let's not use them. Let's just use other accent little pieces. And now I'm wondering if I want to throw in some of these pine cones. let's see about this bow. That could be kind of cute. Maybe even like right here. Okay, definitely adding that one. Because maybe I could use a smaller one. We do have these little ones. I don't know. Okay, wait. Let's see. Because I did see like a coffee cup right here. And it does have brown. So I'm like, okay, maybe I can introduce the brown. So how about we maybe place that one there, and then let's go back over here, and maybe we could sprinkle these around. I mean, if I can get it. Okay, perfect. So maybe we could do that, or even like here. Ooh, I think they would look pretty over here too. So hopefully you guys had an amazing week. I cannot believe that the first week of January is over now. I feel like it went way too fast. But I mean, doesn't it always go fast? I feel like we had just started 2025 and we are already in 2026. Like, what happened? I have no idea, but here we are. And so maybe we could add another one right there. Let's see. Let's maybe try adding this other one right in here. Okay, so yeah, loving this little deco. And so let's move on to this side. I feel like we could use the bigger pine cones over here. Let's see, maybe something like this. Okay, perfect. That's looking really pretty. And then we could maybe use this little situation over here on this page too. And maybe do something like this. Okay. I was wanting to get it more in the page because now I'm going to get rid of the little pom-pom at the very top, and I don't know how it's gonna look. Okay, I mean, it doesn't look too bad, but I wish I would have left it on there. Okay, so let's see. I think that I want to add another cup of coffee if I have it. Oh my gosh, that might have been the only one, right? At least I don't think I see it. We have this one and we have the gifts, but I don't think that I want to add those. And then I did want to use these ones, but I had the florals. Oh, here it is. Okay, perfect. That way we use it over here too. So how about we maybe add this one here? Yeah, let's go ahead and maybe add this one right in there, and then maybe sprinkle in some more of the pine cones. So we do have this smaller one and we have this bigger one. Okay, and so maybe these ones could go right down here. So right about there, and then a smaller little one right in there as well. Okay, so yeah, I love the way that this turned out. I love the deco, the florals, the doll, just everything about it. And then I didn't end up using this washi. Should we maybe try? Let's see. Let's just go ahead and try it. But I think I'm going to eyeball it because for whatever reason, I tried to put it down on paper and then I wanted to pick it back up and then it just like ripped the page. So I am not trying to do that. But no, I don't think I'd like that. Right? Because it's taking away from the florals, and no, I think we're just going to leave it alone. but what I do want to do is get the punch going. And now that we have that, I think that we are good to go to put it back on the disc. So let's go ahead and clean up our area just a little bit. Oh, and if you guys remember, when I was doing the plan with me for this one, I ended up doing like highlighting a completely different week, and I thought that it was for an upcoming week here in January. And right as I was getting things ready to go for this plan with me, I went ahead and kind of looked at it to see what I had done. I couldn't explain what had happened, that I had grabbed the different pages, and when I went to look at it, that week actually turned out to be for a week in April. And so I don't know what happened. I don't know how that page from April got over here for January, but it is okay. We figured it out. I ended up using the other planner that I didn't get to finish, and then just switched out the pages, so we should be good to go. But yeah, I think that this one turned out really pretty, and look how pretty this one is. I love the color scheme. I think it is very beautiful, and I love the sprinkled deco as well. I do think that it added something cute, and I just really love the way that it turned out. So remember that all of the shops are going to be linked in the description box below, so you guys can check them out and save a little bit of money on your order. But for now, I am in love with the way that this turned out. So if you like this video, please consider subscribing, and don't forget to check me over on Instagram at stephanyhappilyplans. And I'll see you next time.